Good morning everybody, it's Tuesday, so you know what that means. Tag Tuesday. I have no idea what I'm doing today. I've got out some bits and pieces, but put my glasses on. I have been really distracted from making videos because I've been just organising a whole heap of other things in my life, and I'm going to do a little video on that soon. But let's just do our Tag Tuesday. So what I've been organising is a whole heap of my little buttons sorted into these little jars. So I've got the colours, so I can just grab one if that's the colour I want, and have a look at these. Little dolls dress buttons. How small are they? How tiny? Anyway, I thought I might use some of those today because they're cute. But I got this, all the sequins. Anyway, right. Now, because I've been doing a whole heap of other projects, I didn't clean up. I should have cleaned up. I didn't clean up. Oh well. That's how it goes. I've got my cup of tea. Okay. My scissors. Now this magnet sticks everything to everything. It's good because it's a good strong magnet. That and that. There's a range of needles. Don't think I need massive big ones. That's a nice one. Let's have that one out. And what's on here? Oh, a bit of pink. I might need my pins. Okay. So I have made 2 extra tags because I made them from cardboard, so they were a bit thicker. So I've used my set. This tag set has got different sizes. There's another size that's even smaller, but I've just picked these 2. That's the background. So we've got our 2 tags. Yesterday, as part of all of these list of jobs, thousands of jobs that I've got to do, I had things like old, this was a massage table cover, and what else? Oh, it's not in this little pot, but I had an old sheet that had a bit of paint on and stuff, and so I've cut them up into small pieces. Some are about, you know, like 8 by 10 sort of size, and some were long strips ready to be dyed, but I thought that this might be something I wanted to use today. Now, because Anne didn't have, I've looked on Instagram and I've seen that a few people have literally done 2 tags. When I was looking at Anne's, I thought she just did 1 tag and put it over the other tag. So I'm a bit confused about that, but that doesn't matter. We're all a bit confused at times. So I'm inclined to want to do that myself anyway, to do it this way, just out of interest. So the news in Melbourne, let me catch everyone up to speed because I didn't say much last time. I'm having days where I just don't say anything. I realised I was watching a YouTube this morning of, I watch a few of the lifestyle van people, and one of the Australian guys, Max Anoki, and he was in lockdown in New South Wales, so it's been really great to, it was good to have a look at how he could still maintain a beach surfing lifestyle, lucky guy, while he's been in lockdown, and have moments to visit family in between. Now, I wanted to use this bit of, love this. Alright, this is where we get tricky because I want to use this whole bit, don't I? But I love these. Maybe these can poke out on the bottom one. Anyway, one of the things Huss and I talk about with the lockdowns And he's been okay because he's been driving a taxi since his business closed, thanks COVID. Anyway, he's been still able to get out and about and talk to people in a way. One of the things we both acknowledge that we really, really, really missed is just that the visits to nature, just getting out into the forest or the trees. All right, I'm going to glue that because I am going to make it sort of one tag, but a tag on top of another one. All right, I've got some new fabric fix. This is probably going to come out incredibly fast. And it's not going to matter if it bleeds through a little bit and shows because the other tag will be on the top. So yes, the latest is that we come out of lockdown this Thursday at midnight. And that's when we've got 70% double vaccinated. Oh, you know what? I'm so sick of hearing it. I'm sick of it. Just sick of the whole thing. So our curfew, our nighttime curfew, should be gone. And our limit on how far we can go and drive is going to be gone. Right, that's sticky. I'll need that to dry. But I think I'll be gluing this over the top like that. Right, let's fray this a bit more. Lovely. I've got glue on my fingers now. Here we go. All right, I think I'm gluing my tag today. I wonder if I'll get any sewing done. And yes, this is the back of a bowel cancer kit. We can recycle everything. Recycling, there's the thing. Right. I think I've got my gluing done now. I should do some sewing. This is a sewing channel, isn't it? No, I don't know what it is anymore. Now they're all off kilter. I think I'm going to be doing this. Make them like a line. Oh dear. I just never think these things through. All right. Let me make a bit of, I love this. This is avocado dyed. I've never been someone that thinks things through. Like, I mean, I do think serious things through, but I don't know if I've told this story before. I remember when I was a teacher, and you know, when you go into the classroom, you're supposed to write your lesson plan before you do the lesson. And when I was doing my teaching rounds, I'd go, but there's so many factors of what can happen in a classroom. So how could I write up my lesson plan and stick to it? I just, that's not me. My whole brain works in a very creative way. Doesn't work, that way. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that circular bit there. But now I've got to cut this off. That's a shame. Oh well, that's how it is today. This will be my base. And I'll sew things on and then stick this on. How does that sound? So we're sewing and gluing and pasting today. Right. Why not? All right, well, I definitely want just so nice. I don't want to cover this little bit under here. Getting everything today. I'm just thinking I might go and do some sewing on the machine on this one. It is supposed to be hand stitching, you know, isn't it? Slow stitching. Right, I like that there, but I'm not quite sure. I think. Oh, there's another little bit of that stuff. Let's put a bit of that there. Oh. That's why I saw that bit of pink, because I knew that I would do pink. I always end up with some pink on mine. Every second tag. By the way, this is tag 42 in case I didn't say it, because I probably didn't. Alright, let's do some French knots. Just little 2 French knots. That's a way of sewing it down, isn't it? Right. Little line of stitches. Get that pin out of the way. So it's quite amazing when you look at the journey we've all been on with this whole COVID thing. So many different people have had different experiences. And I'm not saying that it's ended, it's just that I think once your country or area starts to get into the double vaccination rates and you just start being able to do things again, because it's been really odd seeing American friends travelling. And for us in Australia, it's kind of like, oh, we're not even really meant to be able to do it till next year still. That's pretty. A few little more French knots. Yeah, it's been, I don't know, it doesn't feel like I'm coming out the end of a really long tunnel. That's how it feels. So many things have happened and yet nothing's happened, if you know what I mean. Like, it's weird, isn't it? What a weird time. What an absolutely weird time to be alive. And I sometimes think often about my parents. Well, my Dad was born just at the end of the Depression and Mum was born a year or two after, I think. And I just think about what, you know, the worldwide experience of what people go through. It's amazing, isn't it? I never actually thought in my lifetime that I would actually live through one of those sorts of things. We've all been so complacent. Oh, that's good. All right, what else are we going to put on this little tag? So I'm starting to think about what are we doing to go forward from this, you know? We've learnt a lot of lessons. We've probably come to really, really value our friends and family more just because there's been times we haven't been able to see them. You know, that kind of thing. That doesn't work. That's a bit too tall. I don't think I mind a bit of that sticking up the top. Oh no, because it covers that tag, doesn't it? It has to, I think I have to round, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it even with that line there. That's better. yeah, I always glue my tags down, so I'm actually going to glue this down now so as it's had time to kind of get stuck. Right, I'm going to shut that fabric glue. I'm going to shut the lid while it's sitting there because, you know, it's actually silicone, so it's coming out. You're breathing air, the fumes. Okay. Let's get some frayed bits. Right, I've got this too. I wanted to put that in. I love that. That's good. Oh, come on. Right. Now, I think this is a little bit flimsy, this. I just thought it'd be creative to just leave it hanging down, but I think, no. That's not creative at all. What else have I got? A bit of this. Almost don't need a lot because when you put a bit of broderie anglaise there like that, it's got so much beauty and pattern and interest with the ribbon that it's almost like we don't really need it to have anything extra. That's all right, beauty and simplicity too. Now I need to get this down. Just do a straight stitch along here. I'll have a sip of my cup of tea. Have a wide old waffle today. So what's everybody doing in the world, I wonder? How's your experience of COVID been? Something I find interesting. This is something I find interesting. I have had a background in the healing arts, and I have found that I have always taken the path of being try a natural therapy first, you know. If you're sick, try a natural therapy first. And then when I had cancer, it's like it was such a journey, as it is for anyone, where I don't know, I just changed a whole heap of my thought processes, and I'm a very different person. And so for me, it's a new time. So the point about that is that I've got friends who come from both walks of life. I've got friends who are very, very full-on anti-vaxxer conspiracy theorists, and I've got friends who are in the disability sector because they're human beings, and why shouldn't they be my friends? And I've got friends who are staunch Christians and relatives. I have a partner who's a Muslim, and he's black and I'm white. And it's just, you know, I've just been thinking about metaphor this morning. Like, when I was watching Max Inoki's latest video, and he was in the river kayaking with his dog, which was beautiful. And all of a sudden, something happened. I think the dog bumped the boat, or they were out of the water. The dog bumped the boat or something like that. And it started to drift off down the river on its own. And there was this moment where he's just looking at the boat going, oh, what do I do next? You know what I mean? Like, he's stumped. That wasn't supposed to happen. And I was just thinking about, I wrote on his page, I was just thinking about metaphor and how the whole COVID experience has been like that. We've just been hit by something we just completely were not expecting. This is 4. Oh, I don't want 4. That's too many. Oh no, yeah, let's do 4. Let's just use a wider eye. In that moment, you know, the moment of the difference, who we are, how we react, what we're going to do, what choices we make. And I think that the world has been through a big, massive shake-up about that. I mean, I know I have, because perhaps in the past I would have gone, I'm not having a vaccine, I'm not going to buy into everything that's going on in the world. But since having cancer and the changes that have happened for me, I just make different decisions. It's weird. It's like, how does that even happen? It's just a big change. So as I saw him jump in the river, dive into the river, like pause, assess what was going on, dive into the river to go and swim after the boat, because he realised his, not boat, whatever it's called, kayak. He realised in that moment it was important to him. So he just jumped in and retrieved it, and the dog followed after, which was cute. That's what I mean. It was such a... looking at that and watching that was such a metaphor to me of what we've all gone through and what the future's about. It's about not getting caught up in thinking too hard about stuff. Just make that decision, make that jump. If it's important, go for it. That's the thing to go for. That's the one thing that is the most important thing in that moment. No other thinking about tomorrow or yesterday, but just being in that moment. So I do like a good river metaphor. So thanks Max and Oki, the dog, for that. That was really worthwhile for sure. So back to tags. Got right off the track again. Okay. Gosh, and hardly needs any more with this. I've wanted to use this on a tag for quite a while, so I'm glad near the end we're getting one in. Oh yeah, that's right, I've got this. Oh my goodness, where's that going now? Oh yeah, okay. That can still go there. Although, it feels a bit empty on this side, doesn't it? Don't know what to do there now. I know, I just saw something. How about some of this? That looks good. Right. I feel like this is almost another tag if that had a hole in it. It's a tag on a tag on a tag on a tag. Right, how's that there? This could come over a little bit here. Have a bit of this here. Yes, that works. How long is it though? Maybe there. Maybe let's make that the bottom. Right, like that. Pin. And I think that has to go over the top. Right, let's do it after. Let's get this on. Right, threaded that up. This will be good because we can actually get this edge down so this ribbon isn't loose. All right, just still doing straight stitch. Not overdoing anything fancy today. No fancy pants. The individual stitches are straight. They're not necessarily straight on a line there. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Raining today. I'll tell you what, it's like, this is the weirdest, wettest, longest spring, I think, that we've ever had. It's just rained nearly all of spring. It feels like we have one beautiful, warm, sunny day and everyone's happy and it's lovely, and then all of a sudden, boom, rain, days, wind, rain. And I don't ever remember it being like that when I was younger. Does anyone else who's from Melbourne or Australia who's watching? It's weird. It's raining. Oh, I'm supposed to go for a walk with my friend. Hopefully the rain has stopped by 11 a.m. Now, I think I need... See, we never put something down because then as it evolves, look what happens. You go, oh, that's where it's meant to be. There, it's meant to be there. That's why I didn't put it down before. Here we go. I do like this little bit of edging. Love it. Hello, Amelia. Come in to have a little sing-along. Right, that's good. That's making me happy that that is there. Meow. Oh, she must be hungry. It's only an hour since I fed her, doing the thing. I'll tell you what, I gave her a break from the special IBS food for a little while, and then she got really bad. And then I bought a lot of her special IBS food, $200 worth, mind you. It's not cheap, the special medicinal food for them. And she's been a bit happier, but she's also still seeming to demand a lot of food. And I know, as I've talked about it in the past, it's part of, if you've got IBS, if you eat, it sort of almost soothes somehow. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. Oh no, that's all right. I thought I'd sewn that down, but no, it's fine. All right, let's see. I'm loving it. Loving it. Right. Sip of tea before it goes cold. Right. I know what I want. I want a little bit more of this French knots in that. Oh, and I was going to do buttons, wasn't I? Actually, I'm not going to take that off just yet because I'll use that for the buttons. Let's have a look at this. That's what I thought. A couple of French knots up here. I'm not doing big ones, I'm just doing 2 twists. Loosey-goosey one. That's what we say when we just didn't hold the thing tight enough. That's the excuse. Now, let me look at the buttons. I think there's a couple of little tiny weeny pink ones here. There's a pink. Do I want a white? Oh yeah. Let's see if it will go on. Yes, it will go through. Good that they've made the holes big enough. Oh, there's some little clear ones too. Oh, they're so cute. All right, let's... Where did it go? I got 3 out, didn't I? There it is. Right, let's put one up here. Fiddly little blighters. Hello, what's going on? Better. There we go. Oh no, I've gone through that. Alright, one up here. Just improvising, being in the moment right now. That's what it's about. How cute are they? They're so tiny. One more. Right, third one. Just going through them twice, just get them a bit secure. Cast this off and do 1 or 2 little French knots. Don't know if anyone can hear the magpies. They just make such a beautiful song. So nice. Actually, I do have some footage of a magpie. I might put it on the end of this video if I can find it, because it's really such a lovely tune that they make. Cast this off. I don't know what Amelia's scratching around for. That's what that noise is in the background. I don't know, sometimes you can't actually hear what I'm talking about. Sometimes we hear it a lot louder in our rooms as we're doing this stuff. No, I don't want that edge to show. Alright, that's mine. Where's my fabric glue? Got it all over my fingers. Anyway, this is what I do. It's nice having some new stuff, that's for sure. Put that down. Oh goodness, got it everywhere. Oh, and it stinks. Shut the lid, yes. Right. Here we go. Oh, I actually was hoping that I'd have more of this coming out there. So it didn't work that way, and that's okay. I don't like that being, let's have an OCD moment now, and not have that being crooked. Better? Okay, that's... Let me get my other tags. Right, here they are. So, this is 42, week 42. As you'll notice, I've lost my little orange, I've got my orange stamp pad here. I was stamping the month, and I've kind of lost the plot on that for the last few because I couldn't find the next month on my little stamps. Anyway, never mind. Tag on a tag on a tag. Right. Layers as metaphor. Metaphor for choice. Haha. Okay. That's what the theme is today. Put it on the tag. Oh my goodness, Amelia. Oh, I didn't even write on the back of the last one. That was slack. It's slack, wasn't it? Where's my, there it is. I can't now, it's bobbly. Week 41. Put a 41 on the front. Beautiful bullion. Everyone hates the knot. Actually, I don't hate it. I like it. Alright, so last week's. I'll tell you what, I reckon this has been a fabulous project. Thanks, Anne. It's been so good that it's just been going on. Oh, but you know what? I haven't taken a photo. Gosh, alright, I'll do it when the thing's on. Maybe today, now I've finished that, my job will be, and I'm just waffling on again now, to actually clean up. But yes, like I say, I'm going to make a video on what I've been doing behind the scenes. Look at Ellen. Oh, gorgeous. All right, that's it for me, and I'll see you in the next video. And have a great week. Lots of love, hugs, stay safe. Bye for now.